Amherst, the senator from Harwich, the senator from Barrie, the senator from Wilbraham, the congressman from Worcester, the Progressive Caucus, the Women's Caucus, our outstanding clerk and his staff, our governor and his staff, and many advocates. To each of you, I thank you for your support, teaching, and partnership. It was needed, it allowed me to do this role, and is deeply appreciated. I would like to close my appreciation with thanking House Counsel, the court officers, Maddie, Toby, and Patty from the Speaker's Office, LaRose, Dennis, Emily, and Patty Foley for always being kind and helpful. I would like to share a few humble perspectives as we share this moment. We all pledge allegiance to one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In our founding documents, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are inalienable rights for which governments are created to protect. Our democracy, our form of government, chooses their leaders to ensure that everyone is treated equally and that these ideals are realized. Our ideals are humbling, daunting, but possible. Today, we stand here together having benefited from previous works and leaders who made progress to achieve these ideals. We here, perhaps in small ways, have contributed to advancing these ideals. And yet, there is so much more needed from each of us to fully realize these. Again, our ideals are humbling, daunting, but possible. Yes, we are living in one of the best models of democracy, Massachusetts. Massachusetts is no ordinary state. It has a special anointing and calling, that of which is to be a state on this planet that is a role model and leader of a just, loving, inclusive, and effective democracy. Today, we stand here in this great city on a hill with good foundation and good progress. Yet, we have much still to do to achieve the fulfillment of this calling, our pledge, and the promised ideals. Once more humbling, daunting, but possible, if we have the will and choose. I chose to enter politics to serve post the 2008 of our collective global economy at a time where the majority of people had lost hard-earned wealth and, more importantly, had lost their faith in their country and their leadership. I am driven daily by a passage from the Gospel of Luke, to whom much is given, much is required. My desire was to serve in partnership in small way to advance our belief in our government, to restore the hope of individuals and communities, and to evolve and improve our results in culture, all in order to serve the greater good and not ourselves. In our freshman class orientation at UMass in 2010, leadership shared humbly the state of the state. Lest we forget, our Massachusetts leadership, many of you, at the most difficult time in recent history, led us through the Great Recession. Partnership between our three branches of government in Massachusetts have been excellent. Not perfect, yet excellent. Massachusetts leadership led in our good stewards for job growth, improved fiscal stewardship, in caring for the vast needs of our families, in leading green energy, and for a sustainable future. They have advanced diversity, equality, and inclusion, have stood for improved performance and accountability, engagement, and transparency, and have delivered renewed prosperity and hopefully faith in government. I have witnessed us advance policy, performance, and good government, from advancing minimum wage, education, health care, oversight and accountability, to budget and capital investments. These actions increased access for all individuals and communities to realize the ideals we pledge to uphold. I have also witnessed some concerning choices and outcomes that not only are a disservice, they also threaten this great democracy and our ability to realize our ideals. My first concern is the recent upsurge in judging the we's and they's and the lack of compassion, knowledge, and accountability to be responsible citizens and to be our brother and sisters keepers. My second concern is the amount of money influencing the lack of ethics and professional standards in